welcome to episode 2, The Dark Tide. You might wonder why we're laughing. Sixth false start. So, last session, our intrepid gang managed to make their way back to town, causing all manner of problems.
Wow.
Creating the largest Irish wake and beating a man into a coma.
Yeah, good times.
For defending his wife.
Only 2 of us were involved in that, and I was not one of them.
Called revenge.
Revenge is a dish best served. Vegetable.
On a train, apparently.
Well, that's vegetable on a train. So anyway, the only person who hasn't been introduced yet would be the person who still lives in town.
The douche.
The douche.
I knew.
So,
and his name is Trevor Thompson. Hello, Mr. Thompson.
Trevor.
I think he's talking to you.
So, in the town, on the very top of the large Bay Hill, stands a church. A church always lovingly known among the people of the town as the Church of the Everlasting Godstopper. To be clear, the players picked this.
To our one viewer.
To the one viewer, I want you to know they did this.
I will take credit for many things. That is not one of them.
Hey, don't look at me. I didn't pick that one either.
Yeah, it wasn't me either.
All right, so
I'm gonna blame Leo. He's not here.
Excellent.
In the church.
Sounds like a plan. Run with it.
It's an early Sunday morning at this point. No, wait, was it Sunday? Yes, Sunday. Early
That's
Sunday
when
morning.
Right, Justin?
What? Sorry.
What?
Were you blaspheming?
No, not yet.
Okay. And now we're back into the game.
Oh, sorry, meta.
Sure.
I fell off a ladder today. Sorry, I'm kind of all
back
over
into
the
the game. Last time. No, anyway. In the church, in the lower basement, in a converted storage room, which is now a makeshift gym.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, in the basement of the church.
Okay.
A wonderful makeshift gym has been created, where the priest, Father Benedict, likes to offer motivation to his patrons in the form of physical strength, as well as spiritual strength.
The edge of this game.
In case people are wondering, this is going to be a couple of jumps. You'll be able to watch the whole unedited thing if you get, if you're watching the stream now. Otherwise,
never.
This is going to get pretty heavily edited.
Always watch the stream. It'll make a mess otherwise. Girls, I know you don't understand that.
Stream joke. Solid stream.
So
that's not going away anytime soon.
Brandon.
Uh-huh.
You can introduce your character now.
And his name is Trevor Thompson. Hello, Mr.
Son of a bitch, it is Trevor Thompson.
Yes, it is. Hello, Mr. Thompson. I think he's talking to you. Okay, so wait a minute. Am I in the basement of the church?
Yeah, that's where you spend most of your time, Ultra Boy.
Oh, this is back in the past?
No, it's you. One of your main things is Gym Rat.
Oh,
so
okay, yeah.
When you wanted to, stop being that basement dwelling nerd,
Yeah.
You went to the father, who's obviously, you know, swollen mighty.
Holy
And-
swollen.
Yeah, you went to the Church of the Swoley Bible,
Got
and he took you under his wing to work out, so you could build yourself up.
Build up my mind's muscles.
So yeah, this is one of your semi-regular occasions. You go there to kind of to chat about your conflicted feelings or whatnot, as well as deal with working out.
This is after what's his face died.
Yes.
I presume I call him something other than what's his face, because he was my friend.
He was your friend that you've been viciously putting down in the media for the last couple of months.
So it's Alex
Yeah.
something is the guy who's dead, right?
Alec. Yeah.
Alec.
Alec.
That's why I treated him like shit.
What's Alex's last name? Alex's last name?
Give me a second. I'll go to my wonderful notes. It
The
is-
vegetable guy is Ben.
The green giant.
They're the vegetables overseeing
Freeman.
third,
Gaiman.
but what the hell is my
So what's your character's name, Brandon? Trevor
Thompson.
Thompson. Hello, TT.
Hello, Mr. Thompson. Don't make me go through this again.
back in the
Why is everything is glitching so bad? Is everyone else glitching?
no, I'm doing pretty good. I think it's mostly been Brandon. It's been glitching on my end.
Yeah, he's been like heavily robot.
You might also be a little bit of glitching, Justin, because you're streaming here and then you're also streaming on Twitch.
And you're recording though, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
By the way, you're up to 10.
Am I?
And people.
Wait, what?
10 edit points.
Oh,
I had said 11 views earlier, and I was like, people click in and click out. So,
Okay. Yeah, they click in, see us, like, oh, fuck that.
like these people,
Pretty
I've
much.
never seen these people before. Get out.
They click in just in time for some off-color comment, and it's like, that's out.
They're hoping to see a hot tub stream on Twitch. They're hoping with all their might for a hot tub stream.
And for all they know, that's what's happening down in Aaron's screen. But
Yeah, Aaron's currently in a bikini in a hot tub. They're missing out, really. So, until Bob shows up and turns this into a hot tub stream, what are we doing?
I'm hoping that Brandon can introduce himself if he ever stops kind of glitching around, going,
honestly, it looks perfectly smooth for me.
on
Oh,
my
wow.
end, you're the only one that isn't.
Yeah, we're getting 2 frames from you per second, if we're lucky.
You guys are all coming in pretty clear to me.
Like, you remember old MSN, like, Messenger, where, like, it's bad, like, dial-up? That's what you're coming through.
Okay. I'm
Can't
trying to
really
load up.
do
I'm
anything.
trying to get in onto this internet thing, but it's not going so well for me.
No worries.
Trying to find the internet. Maybe I should open another book.
Yeah. We
The
believe in
internet's
you
out to
eventually.
be around here somewhere. No.
All right, so
That's the problem. Brandon's the main part of the scene right now.
do you want to log out and then log back in, Brandon?
Maybe.
Yeah, try that. Meanwhile, we'll talk about Star Wars
I
without you.
said maybe.
Hey.
So it's like,
Oh, he's looks like he's kind of moving at a regular pace.
oh, he has frames. He has frames. It's
Hey.
real, boys and girls. It's real.
He has internet, and I'm sure Stan Lee was probably all of those things all at the same time.
That
Who we
was an
looping through?
interesting echo. Where did that come from?
Do I need headphones?
Yeah, I think you do.
Possibly.
Yeah, but the thing is, oh wait, did that loop through
I have
yours
logged
and
on
then
to
loop
Twitch.
again?
Oh, you're logged into Twitch?
Oh,
I
that's
was. I just closed it because of the echoing.
Okay, gotcha.
why. Okay. All right,
Sweet.
so Brandon, you are in the gym You could introduce yourself. You're there to work out and talk about your problems.
300 pounds. Okay. Is it just me and the priest?
It's you and the priest at the moment.
Okay.
And little Timmy, he feels very awkward right now. You can do it. Take it like a champ. One more rep. That's it. That's my good little sinner. Take it all.
My God.
Little more.
There you go. You got it.
Oh.
It's good. It's good. Feel the stress relief.
You know, it hurts, but it's okay.
It'll hurt less every time from here forward. All right, I gotta go. The priest is coming. I run away.
So to throw in here, Brandon, what I meant is describe your character.
See, this is part of the problem. You go to the gym, you cut away all the video, and it sounds the same as a porn movie.
Yep.
What? Amanda, get your mind out of the gutter.
Yeah, it's about the same as a
No,
curling
sorry,
ring.
it lives there. It never coming out.
It's the curling ring problem.
Yep.
Hooray!
Hooray! Hurry hard! Sweep! Put the broom down. Put it down.
All right, so you're at the gym.
I'll leave that in.
Church.
So, Brandon, describe Trevor Thompson.
Or try to. Maybe.
Banned in 13 countries.
Shortest fucking episode on this game.
So as of right now, we have maybe a total of 3 minutes that we're able to use.
And half of it is waiting for me to log on. All right. So my character is Trevor Thompson. Sorry. You know, I'm trying.
He's got performance anxiety.
I do. There's so many people watching. We have like what, 3 people on Twitch right now?
Must bite tongue. Must bite tongue.
One.
Brandon, here's what you gotta do, okay? I gotta go. ASMR here. Brandon, what I need you to do is quit fucking around and do it right. Do it right. For the love of God, do it right. Okay?
You know, just
No. Shh. Stay with me right now. Here we go. Don't walk up and introduce what you look like. God fucking damn it.
I'm back, guys. I'm back.
So my picture Trevor Thompson. He's he's about I don't know, 6'1". And when you all knew him before, he was a scrawny little shit. Well, scrawny and fat. So short, big, really nerdy, big into D&D because, you know, only nerds play that. And at some point he got bulky. He decided he wanted to lose some weight, go to the gym, and so now he's like 6'1", like 250. I need about 350. Sorry.
You're doing good. Keep going.
You're getting there. You're getting there. Bring it home.
Bring it home, Daddy. We believe in you.
So yeah, now he's about 6'1", bulked up. Usually wears a nice suit. Right now he's just wearing gym shorts and a it's a tank top, but he likes to call it a wife beater.
Hmm.
And
Classic.
because he's of that era.
Because he's a
where
cop?
that was appropriate to say.
Because he's a cop?
No. He's a politician.
Ah, okay.
A slightly greasy in terms of how he acts. But he seems very well done up. He likes to wear his cologne, likes to wear sharp suits, likes to look good and put on a clean smile, clean demeanor while making backroom deals and whatnot.
Ladies go crazy for a sharp-dressed man. Ding, ding, ding.
So right now he's just working out. He's working on his deltoids, wherever the hell they are. He knows. I don't have to.
You did it, Pokey. I'm so proud of you.
You made it. And for that,
Just don't check the chat.
Oh no.
is there actually like bad chat going on?
It's all from me, but yeah.
It's all for me. Okay, anyway. So you're in there working out, dealing with the emotional trauma of the fact that, an old friend, even though you've been kind of at odds with him as of late, he still was a friend. And they brought back his mauled corpse. You're preview to some information I gave you already, if you remember it. You know about the two in jail. Okay. And as you're...
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, and basically it's just you and the father in that kind of advisory role. He's always kind of been there for you.
Well, yeah. I mean, if he's been the one to help me get all bulked up, all swole.
At this point, he's been kind of also helping you with your drinking problem.
Yeah, there is that too. He kind of... Trevor kind of hit the bottle after high school because he was all depressed about his weight and everything, and the ladies didn't like him, and so he got bulked up. But he became a bit of an alcoholic, but then he sobered up somewhat, got all swole, and then started getting invited to parties and got cleaned up, started looking nice. People started inviting him out more, so he drank more, and yeah. Forgot about that.
That's good.
Too busy making Jordan's life a miserable hell. So, anyways, he's working out. I can't believe that Alec is what happened to Alec. And what do I know about the people in jail? They're from out of town. They're the out of towners, right?
Nope. The out of town. Well, there's two bodies of out of towners found.
Right.
But the people in jail, you know that one of them is Mina Foster, the librarian, or the assistant librarian.
Right.
And the other one is some unknown dude, not from town.
Okay. What does a librarian have to do with all this?
I ask myself that same question. I don't know why they would be involved in such things. But
I'm so glad I was muted.
Take a fate point, Jordan. That was awesome. I'm impressed.
the DM gives himself a
Wow.
You need
Get
to
to the
ask
slap chopper.
You need to ask
Got to make
yourself
ourselves some delicious. Wow.
is how does Alex's death, how does it affect you? How does it make you feel knowing that your friend is no longer around?
Well, we haven't been close the last few years. I've been really busy building myself up in town and in the in City Hall. So we kind of went by the wayside, but I always thought that we still had some connection, you know? It's shitty. It really is what it is. And then with the funeral coming up, I imagine everybody's going to be showing up. Some faces I thought I'd never see again. Some I probably wouldn't want to. But got to put on the smile, you know?
I lost my pencil.
It's in your ear.
It's on your head.
Oh, there it is. Okay. Just wondering where that went.
I should have let it go.
But that's not the one I lost. I lost my black pencil. I lost this like an hour ago.
Check your other ear. Oh.
Ah.
Ah.
Oh, there it is. I see it now.
Oh dear God.
I
Okay.
don't have a pencil, but I found this quarter.
Okay.
All right.
Jordan, I have a
important-
question for you.
Yeah?
When was the last time it?
Yes, Brandon.
Holy Roller, the father there. Holy Swoller, sorry.
Right. The important thing is to remember, you must not let these feelings of regret get you down and fuck.
Boy, howdy, he's alive.
He's alive. Where the fuck have you
A
two been?
twofer,
That was instant and awesome.
like at the exact same time.
You know,
Who
most
else
people
joined?
wait like 5 minutes between each other. You know that, right?
Sorry. Who else joined at the same time?
Bobby.
Bob,
Bob,
Oh.
you and Bob, like right at the exact
at the
same
exact
time.
same time.
Well, because
Amanda-
Bob just dropped me home, okay?
Yes.
And then I told him not to log on until he dropped me home.
So
we
5
can
minutes.
do it
You
perfectly.
told him to wait 5 minutes,
Mm,
and he just
Exactly.
walked in right behind you.
yeah, pretty much.
We were just reminiscing about all the Ottawa crew like gaming, and then it's like we got nobody from Kelowna here, and then all of a sudden instantly you were here. It's like
We
summoned
literally
you.
just finished talking about when was the last time we played without Bob and Leo, and it's like, wow, it's been a long time.
like 15 years.
Yeah, that.
Yes. So
I'm
I got it. I
Okay.
put
you
a
lost Bob.
separate tab for each of you.
How many
So,
are we
Bra-
up to, Amanda?
So to recap for you, Leo, Brandon's character, Trevor Treverson.
Thompson.
Yes, Trevor Thompson
Name.
is in the
Thompson.
basement of a church where they have a gym set up, where him and the priest, who is Arnold Schwarzenegger-like, are currently reminiscing about Alex. Hold back my change. I'm not into this.
Hanover.
Hanover, that's it.
Hanover.
About him dying, they're like discussing it, and weeping into each other's arms, and getting very emotional because all the testosterone they've been taking to get extra swole.
Problem is that all the testosterone makes our arms the only thing that can get swole.
Yeah.
All right. So the important thing, Trevor, is to remember these feelings of regret. You cannot let them get them down. You cannot go back to the bottle.
Jordan, you're going to keep that up the entire game.
Am I going to keep what up?
Yeah.
Who's Jordan?
Do you not remember?
Bob?
We gave every last one of them a different accent.
We picked the accents. It's our
I
fault.
don't know if you remember, but it was you who asked me to do it, to commit, and that is what I'm going to do. We're going to commit.
Oh, well, you know what? It must be a tumor.
It's not a tumor, okay? It's not.
What time of day is this? When is this happening?
This is early morning.
And this is the next morning?
Yeah, you guys are currently for context to everyone else. Riley,
Norville.
Riley, Norville, and Kevin are still in the sandwich spoon.
Yeah,
And-
we're all at Norville's place, I think.
Yeah, you three are. And Dara and Dina are passed out at Dara's
Or
place.
Parrot's place, yeah.
I remembered.
Perfect.
But yeah, so important thing to remember is don't let these feelings push you over to a dark side. And it's very important just to speak to them, your friends. The first step
Well, one of them
is
is in
admitting
prison.
you were wrong.
One of them is in prison. The other one showed up on a train with a guy who's brain dead. So that's
There
gonna
is no
turn-
proof that those two incidents are linked.
But if we believe in fate.
Even though we know that Kevin is troubled.
Kevin, yes. Kevin's always been a bit of trouble.
But if you want my advice, the important thing to do is to go and seek forgiveness. It will put your
I think
mind
I
at
should just
ease.
seek some votes.
This
You
is
guys don't live here.
yeah, but your pursuit of this is what brought you to the bottle. You must unburden yourself.
How about we just unburden some of these deadlifts for a bit?
No, 20 more pounds. And he goes and puts 20 more on the bells for you. It's like, if you can push this, then you can go home today.
Do it. Don't
He's
be a
very
pussy.
assertive.
Brandon, make a. I believe you took might, or was it athletics you took?
Endurance, and I have might as an average.
Yeah, then you'll be using your might roll.
Two.
You push and you're straining, and he's spotting, but yeah, you manage to push it out. You get your arms locked, and you put the bell down, and he looks at you with that approval look you always enjoy getting when you know you've hit that landmark. He's like, now get to the showers.
That'll be the aspect in the shower room. Get to the shower.
Get the showers. Dal.
You're supposed to say, get to the chopper.
It's true.
Brandon doesn't
Right.
ride a motorcycle.
So where are we going from
So
here?
we're going to cut from that as Brandon's going to go pick it up, and we'll cut to positive, negative. Of course, it rolls on the nothing. So you know what? Combination. The next morning, and here's my sheet of locations. At King's Diner is where you guys agreed to meet.
Yes.
So let's say after the most bare bones amount of getting, cleaned up, and in some cases get really cleaned up, you guys find yourselves meeting at King's Diner, all showing up at roughly the same time, coincidentally.
Except for Trevor?
Except for Kevin.
Oh, yeah. Kevin decided to stay back and bask in the afterglow of a good night's sleep with two old friends that he hasn't seen in a while, just sharing a bed, just bros being bros.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I will jump, Brandon. Just I will jump you in. It's just it doesn't fit for you to show up at the
Kevin's
exact same time.
skiing? 2 poles.
Yeah, I had a dream I was skiing all night.
Listen, Riley was the middle. Okay, we agreed that he was the sandwich.
Yeah, he's the
Where's the cream
spread in the
filling in the
man meat
middle?
sandwich.
So yeah, the rest of you all kind of show up at the same time, roughly.
Oh man, this diner is so out of date. Which diner are we at actually?
You're at King's Diner.
Kings.
King's
It's
Diner.
it's much like you remembered, in not the good way, like as in it looks like they haven't bothered to upgrade anything.
Mhm.
Oh, I broke my pen.
Good job.
Good job.
I'll say, wow, they literally haven't changed a thing since the last time I was here.
And this is
Including the
surprising.
cleaning
Look
stuff.
around the whole town. They haven't changed anything since the last time we were here.
It's like there's no money in this town.
Pretty sure the Roach motels are the same ones that were here last time I was here too.
Same roaches.
Probably.
That's job stability.
Yeah. In point of fact, the people working there are the same people you'd seen like way back when you were kids.
Have they
Just
aged?
older. Oh, they have aged. They're just older. The odd thing is, or actually not even odd. Everyone can make a alertness.
Oh boy. Oh boy. I'ma do it.
6.
1.
2.
Okay. Number.
3.
Okay, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 6. So 1, 2, 3. You guys notice it's quiet, not too many people in there. It's the odd older person just having morning coffee or eating some scrambled eggs. And then Brandon died.
Oh
And
god, they killed him.
oh, he's coming back. And Dara, you pick up on the fact that there's no other employees aside from, like, there's no young people.
It's just the old fogies.
It's just the older people, like your age or older. There's not much in the way of young people at all.
Well, I mean,
Like even on the ride here, you didn't notice like any kids in the parks or that kind of stuff. Like it was pretty quiet.
are people in this town just not procreating, or is everybody dead?
Maybe they all got smart and left.
But what about all the children, man? Is there no, like, toddlers in this town? They can't pick up and leave. Where'd they go? Logan's
Maybe all
one?
the runoff from the mines sterilized everyone.
Well,
That
this
wouldn't
town would be a
surprise
good
me
thing.
either. And let's be fair. Most of the people we went to school with shouldn't procreate anyways.
Ah,
I agree
I'll drink
with
to
that.
that. Barkeep, I'll take a stiff one. I say to the old lady behind the counter.
She gives you this look of just what?
Just a coffee, with
It
espresso.
just kind of squinks in. Express?
A coffee.
Oh.
Just a cup of Joe.
Coffee, yeah, coffee we can do. Coffee, yeah, coffee.
Sit down
Did they
anywhere.
honest-
Sit down anywhere. I'll sit down over here. Like
Yeah,
kind of.
just take any open seat you guys find.
Thank you.
We'll send a menu over in just a couple seconds.
Is it just me, or does everyone seem slower than usual here today?
Yeah. Can I roll for knowledge of breakfast specials without the menu showing up?
You know what?
Just like
Go right
I've been
ahead.
here.
Go right ahead. What's that? What do you think would work with this?
I got a what would be a roll for breakfast.
Scholarship, insight.
Side probably.
I got a 0 then. Flat 0.
You're pretty confident you remember they had a half decent bacon and eggs combo.
Bacon and eggs, please.
Get it too.
Make it 2.
She just
She's
looks at you
on it.
guys and okay.
I say, she's on it.
I'm gonna walk up to the counter and shake hands. And good to see you.
Oh yeah.
How
So at this point, I'll just jump in, Brandon, because he likes to jump the line and wait till he's not introduced.
Perfect. It's perfect.
He stumbles. Brandon just jumps in and walks up. He walks past you guys, but in such a way that he didn't notice you were there at the first.
We are the rabble.
Do we have to roll to see if we recognize him, or will we just recognize him?
Brandon?
Trevor Treverson.
Yeah. I'm
Thompson.
going to leave that alone. Okay, so yeah, you walk up, and if any of you guys can roll to see if you recognize Brandon.
What roll?
Whatever you think works for the situation that you have. Goose egg. He's
I
familiar.
got 0 investigation, but I mean, I
okay.
rolled and I got 0.
To you two, he looks very familiar, but
Got
you don't
Meg.
fully place it because he doesn't look like he did when you were kids. -1.
I don't know who
He's
the fuck he
some,
is.
you know, just
But
some jocked out dude,
I got a 3.
and you remember him almost immediately.
Hi.
Except he's filled
God
out
damn.
as opposed to being, you know, the heavier set nerd you remember.
What was that Ryan Reynolds movie where he's like, fine, you don't like me, I'm gonna get fit and cool, and people are gonna like me, and he comes back like years later.
That Christmas movie.
Yeah, he's like super fit, and like he goes from being like pudgy Ryan Reynolds to being like swole and hot Ryan Reynolds.
Green Lantern?
Yeah, that's the one. Green Lantern, his best film.
No, Green Lantern doesn't exist.
Brandon?
He fixed that. Remember?
Lose a fate
In
point.
Deadpool.
Lose a face.
You're a comic nerd. That's blasphemy to you.
Also, that would be the cost of spending a fate point to join a scene. So
Yeah. I was
Trevor?
gonna let that slide.
I've been off. My internet's crapping out again. I completely missed that there was like a lineup.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So
Norville goes, "You recognize that guy?"
Yeah, we went to high school with him.
Wait, seriously?
So
Yeah.
What's his name again? Is it
Trevor
Tim?
Thompson?
Tom?
Is that Trevor Treverson?
Thompson? Yes.
Oh, yeah.
so after the initial thing, the other three of you, it kind of clicks in with you, like, oh, that fucker.
Oh, that geek?
You
What
all
was my-
hung out with him, but like in a group setting, never as like individual.
Did
I
we
don't
get
have any-
along?
I don't have
Again,
any
in a
cross
group.
story with him at all. I
Wait.
have Leo and Aaron.
Yeah.
Yes. Wait. Hold up.
Yeah, I did.
Meta. Brendan, you and my character actually know. I always go, you're the dirty politician, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, Trevor. Yes.
Such love for our new compatriot, I say as I see him ordering at the counter.
Who just cut in line.
Yeah.
I went around the lineup, went up to the counter, and just started saying hi and shaking hands. How are you doing today? How's business? How are the kids? How are the
You guys, I look at the three of you. You guys realize that he's city council, right?
Seriously?
Oh, that's not good news.
Yes.
I sneak off into the bathroom.
Brandon, make an awareness at a -1. Because you're focused on being the middleman.
So with a -1, I'm at 1.
Nice.
That's still
Nice.
good.
Yeah.
Justin, make a stealth roll. You said you wanted to sneak to the bathroom.
He did.
Okay.
You see me Scooby-Dooing my way to the bathroom.
Basically, as you wait, did I just hear the darn squeak?
Yes,
No.
Aaron, you're adorable.
So a squeak kind of bursts out into the place, and Brandon, you kind of turn just in time to see Norville trying to like Scooby-Doo his way out of the room, and at the table, there's some other like
Zoinks!
people you remember from your past,
Well, I mean, I have my regular
and
dealings with them.
Leo, the
Riley.
Bushman. Sorry, Riley,
The
the Bushman.
Ranger, the Parks Canada Ranger.
It's true. It's all true.
All right, I look at them for a half second longer than I do with anyone else. Just not only because I recognize them, because I recognize them, but all right, here we go. Widen the smile just a little bit, and guys, it's been so long. How are you?
Brandon,
I stop mid-step and go, Trevor!
Brandon, I'm
Brother.
going to give you a compel. You can choose to play this up, and it's your choice. But I'm compelling your mom's basement because seeing these people from your past makes you revert from that confident person back into like that super nerd you used to be. So
Old habits.
if you play it up that like unsure nerd, then you get a fate point. Otherwise, it's gonna cost you.
Nice.
All right, so the smile doesn't get so much wider as a little more like, guys, how you guys doing? It's been a while.
It has been, but up till yesterday, it's been a while since I've seen anybody from here.
Hey, I have a proposal for you, Tom. This time it's different.
Maybe during office hours we can go over that later.
Trevor, how have you been?
Well, I'm on the council. Working out. Otherwise, doing okay until, well, Alec, unfortunately. Yourselves? What have you all been up to?
Doing okay until Alec, but it's nice to see you, and you look a lot better now than you look like you're doing a lot better than you did in high school.
Well, hit a rough patch a while back, but no, I'm doing okay. I think I feel good. Doing community work. Not don't get to play D&D much these days, but there's work to be done.
Nerd.
That's all okay.
You hear from the bathroom me yelling, no!
Dara's just gonna shake her head, roll her eyes, and go, "Don't listen to them. You look like you're doing good, and as long as you're happy."
Yeah.
Brandon, make a presence against who yelled nerd? Justin
And I did.
and you. Okay,
Aaron.
so both of you guys roll a presence.
I don't have
So I have a
any.
+5 to presence.
Yeah.
I have 3.
Okay.
And -1.
I got a +2.
Okay.
I had a -2.
Because their comboed roll is -1. Brandon, you beat them by 2. So
Do I take
because
social damage from this?
no, you guys don't take social damage, but Brandon, that comment of like nerd just snaps you back to realizing like, no, I'm not a nerd anymore. So you don't have to play up the awkwardness anymore. You can get back to being like, where you want to be.
Fun doesn't change what Dara says, anyways.
Nice.
You know what? I am doing well.
Good.
Thanks for asking, Dara. It's good to see you.
You're welcome. It's been good to see you too.
So am I
Probably
gonna?
about
Are you
the
guys
most-
gonna be in town for a little while? Are you gonna stick around after the funeral?
Probably gonna be stuck here a little while because my fucking rental died.
I don't know. I had to leave a dig to come back, so I'm not sure how long I'll be here.
Strong smell of marijuana emanates from the bathroom.
Justin, take a fate point.
All day, every day.
Also, the suckers around here are horrible at pool.
Okay, that is a fair point.
Real bad.
Well, Dinah,
Um,
maybe later we could give her the up and down, rack up later.
Uh-huh.
Brandon, take a fate point.
For being a Lothario.
I count that as Brandon working his way up the system. That being said,
Huh? I'm
Aaron,
gonna ask some dumb questions, Jordan.
I have one quick thing, Aaron.
Yeah.
I'm compelling Who's Afraid of the Big Bad Witch. So sorry, not Who's Afraid. I'm sorry, Scrappy Biker Bitch.
Okay.
This jock just blatantly hit on you. That's not flying. You could choose to take a fate point.
She looks square at him.
Mhm.
Is like, you don't stand a chance.
Roll me a presence.
Oh. Not good at those.
Huh?
Presents.
Am I rolling presents against her? Or?
Yeah, because basically she's threatening you.
I don't know if that's a threat or more of like a put down, you know?
Yeah, both works.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I
presence
only
and
got a
rapport.
1, so.
Presence and rapport are the opposites of
I
each
got a
other.
4.
Beat you by a bit, Aaron.
Mm-hmm.
Brandon, you just created a aspect for the scene. What would you like it to be?
People like me.
Come on, Greg.
Come on, Greg. Give me some Baileys in a shoe.
You ever drunk Baileys out of a shoe?
You ever been to a
I
club
like
where
it.
people wee on each other?
It's attached
like
to your rod, mother liquor.
This is as close to Baileys as you can get without getting your eyes wet.
I don't know. Corner pocket.
You know what? We're gonna put that in there. Corner pocket. That is a hanging aspect, Brandon.
All right,
Basically.
so is there a window in this diner bathroom I can open up?
Yes.
I dive
It's one of
through
those like shitty two panel things.
it. Norville dives through the window and
Not
scrambles
that
to his
big.
car. Damn it!
It's one of those small
Doesn't
ones.
mean
It's
he
meant for you
doesn't
not to be
try.
able to. They don't want to dine and dash.
Okay.
It doesn't mean he doesn't try.
I try and hide the rest of my marijuana there because Trevor Thompson, I'm afraid, is gonna like narc me out. So I'm like trying to smoke it all before anyone discovers who or what the marijuana. What, me? Not me.
He puts it in a baggie in the,
And I'm gonna
tank.
flush the remaining drugs down the toilet, and then eat the bag.
Take a fate point. I'm giving on for your aspect. The heat is on,
Yep. Okay.
which works
Once-
very well for that.
Once I'm all done panicking, having a panic attack that I'm gonna get caught with drugs on me, I'm gonna very cool, very calm, walk out casually
Littering and
like glittering and I'm gonna walk back to the table. Cool.
Aaron.
Welcome back, Redenbacher.
Aaron, you're his drug fiend friend. So
I look at Aaron and I go.
You recognize the signs of what's going on.
I see Aaron or Dina, and I like immediately because I'm mechanically psychic. I read her mind and know that something's wrong. And I psychically say, Dina, I know you can hear my thoughts in my head to her. Tell me what's going on, and I rub my temples. All you see is me doing this.
Why are you staring at me?
I'm gonna sit down, and I go and I sit down.
Norval, good to see you again.
You saw nothing.
Orville, buddy, look, chill. Relax. Calm down. Just calm down.
This is what happens when Justin isn't a DM.
Hey, Jordan, what year is this?
Current year.
Current year.
1962.
No, I just want to confirm. You know, this stuff is legal now. We aren't in high school.
You're
talking about coffee, right?
Leo, I'm gonna
Yes.
Your joint operations with Justin, but then I got high.
Yeah.
We're gonna jump into that.
Joint projects.
Yeah, joint projects. So it's all legal now. This isn't high school anymore. You're fine.
Man, I'll it's fine. I'm gonna sit down now. I took a lot of drugs. I took a lot of drugs.
Justin, roll me an endurance.
Shake her head.
A lot. Too many.
Roll me an endurance.
Sure.
But I take a natural +2.
Are we gonna have to take Redenbacher to the hospital?
No, he's fine.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use a fate point. I'm gonna use a fate point to bump that up to 5.
Oh,
so
you're
high?
You're playing up. You're you know how high you are, but you can handle your shit.
Yeah.
This isn't the first time you've ate a baggie of drugs, and it's not even shrooms this time.
And I want to roll resources and walk up to the counter, making a real strange scene, and just leave money on the counter and like walk out. So that would be a 3 for resources.
All right, you reach into your pocket and pull out a torn and crumpled 20, and walk up to the front and put it down. Even though you haven't got any food, just walk out.
I'm gonna go wait outside, get some fresh air, and I go outside.
Everybody is just, you have drawn the attention of everyone in this place.
He hasn't changed much if you haven't noticed.
No, he's exactly the same. Gets low. I think his endurance is a bit higher now, though.
So Norville goes and keeps the car running in case it turns out that Trevor's some sort of narc and he's going to call the cops. I'm just ready to go.
Okay.
Well,
go and start the car.
It was lovely to see you all, even though it's under these unfortunate circumstances.
I'll be right back.
I guess I'll see you guys at the funeral later, but I'm going to have a bit of a get-together at my place after. A bit of a wake. If you guys are all welcome to come by, we can catch up, reminisce. You know,
Thank you, Trevor.
reconnect a little bit. I think Alec would have appreciated that.
I'm going to compel you, Brandon. This is your choice to either pay me or take one, but I'm compelling your empty promises.
There's gonna be booze?
Free booze?
Sure.
I guess I could show up.
But if you want to bring some, then go ahead and bring some.
Thank you, Trevor. It was good to see you again, too.
Yeah, you too, Dara. All right, everyone, I'll see you around later. I'm going to head out of the diner, and I'm going to walk really close to Norval's van or car.
Oh, the Woody.
And,
Woody?
Woody. And
There's nothing realistic about this character. He's nothing like me.
I know. I'm going to just kind of knock on the window.
Gas revs, tires turn a little. I'm clearly in drive, but I hit the brake immediately. I roll down
Roll
the
a
window.
drive check.
Oh, that's my bread and butter, buddy.
I know.
5.
Yeah, you spook, but you hadn't even put it in drive yet, so it's okay.
It's okay. Hey, man, so, I just want you to know I'm not doing anything weird in town. I'm just here for Alex's funeral. I'll be gone after everything's all said and done.
I get it, man. I get it. It's cool. It's cool. I just want to say, man, I've been there, you know?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I get where you're
There.
coming from,
Uh-huh.
and I just want you to know that you seem to have a problem, and I'd like to help.
Oh.
You get better shit from this guy.
Brandon, take a fate point for being the middleman.
This guy used to sell in high school, and his shit was terrible then. As it got better?
I think so. Give him a shout. Tell him I sent you.
I'll do that.
He'll give you a good deal on the first bit.
What's your number? I grab a pencil and I take that
It's
card out.
written on the back of my business. It's written on the back of my card.
Oh, so it's like you've got a number ready on that card to give to me.
It's one of
I
those,
have
like,
that
shitty
number. I
business
have that
cards.
number ready, written on a few cards for a few people.
I'll look him up.
You do that, man.
I'll tell him Trevor Thompson sent me.
Just tell him Trev.
Trev.
Tell him Trev sent you.
Can you
All right.
believe he hit on me like that?
I'm not overly
I'll
surprised.
see you at the funeral later, man.
At least I think that was hitting on me.
And then I get into my my classic.
Crown
what-
Royal.
No, what should I drive?
Something pretentious. A Tesla, maybe.
No, it's gonna be a classic car, like
Gran Torino?
no, Eleanor
Duster.
from Gone in 60 Seconds. Not Eleanor.
Yeah,
Is it Eleanor?
yeah, no. You,
Okay,
you
well,
don't
what's
have
that?
anywhere near that kind of money or pull.
Okay, classic caddy.
You're a level 1 bitch.
But I live beyond my. I'm like I want to look beyond my means. So how about a classic caddy, but it's actually a POS?
You know what? I'll let it. The outside is immaculate, but the inside, like the floorboards, you can see through, like to the street below.
He cleans the outside of the cup, but never the inside.
Yeah, but question. Doesn't he usually do the dirty work of Stacy's husband? So
Who the fuck is Stacy?
wouldn't
Stacy.
Stacy's husband then attempt to make him at least drive something good, even though it may not be in his name? It might be in Stacy's
Brandon-
husband's name.
Well, see,
Can I work
Her
for Stacy's mom?
husband
She's got to go.
is he's again rich, but he's not town council rich. He's not the mayor. There's still an actual mayor, whereas Brandon's up the mayor's ass.
Yeah.
So he'd be showing big, but living like crap.
Mm-hmm.
Not to mention, if he had any money, he wouldn't be working out with the priest all the time.
Yeah, he'd go to an actual gym.
Now,
Well,
Brandon's
I wasn't necessarily meaning that Trev had money,
yeah.
but more like whoever
He's got a
currently
loner.
set up the butt for would really want him to put on the appearance. So even though the car would be immaculate, it may not be in Trev's name.
Hmm.
See, this is the one
Would
spot
want
where
something high end, but
Trevor's a part of the town,
Yeah.
but he's not connected like that.
Okay.
He's more trying to make his own connection. Like he wants to be the at the center of the web. He doesn't want to be a cog in it. So he's showing like big, but a lot of his money went into the bottle and drugs, which is part of his devil in a bottle.
Okay.
Because yeah, there's actually a higher ruling class in this town, but he isn't. He just wants to show like he's part of them, but he's not really.
Yeah, it's all for show.
It's okay. We've already started.
Oh, show.
He's got a caddy.
So he's driving a caddy that's falling apart.
Yeah,
is what we're getting at.
It looks nice from the outside, but then if you look inside, you'll see like wrappers and
seats that have springs sticking out. And,
yeah.
Holes in the floorboard.
Yeah.
Smells like dog. It's died a few times, but I've been able to bring it back.
Yeah. It's worse than Lazarus ever was.
Yeah. Yeah, Brandon, you're just gonna pull out and take off.
He paid for a paint job. He put all his money into a paint job.
He's gonna pull out, huh?
I can't help
missed out
but the amusement of Brandon showing up, shaking hands for no reason, getting no coffee, no anything, and then
he
just
probably left
leave.
with the coffee. I would imagine he left with the coffee he ordered because he skipped in line to order coffee.
I got sidetracked.
Then he turned around to talk to them, and then just left.
He just left the coffee there beside the money I dropped.
Yeah, it's like you paid for dinners that you're never gonna eat. He paid for coffee he's never gonna get. I can just see the old woman running the place like
I never paid for the coffee. Norville ended up paying for my coffee. It all balanced out.
Like a good politician, it's all balanced.
Oh man. All right, so yeah, you guys are still inside. Justin's order arrives, even though he's not there.
I'll eat it. She just takes it.
And the second order for
when
Dara
she's halfway done eating it, I'll show up and steal the last piece of bacon.
Okay.
But he'll do it sneaky because he forgot that he ordered it and he's stealing off his own plate.
Yeah, that's like a -2.
He's mooching off the food he paid for.
I sneak in, not sneaky at all, reach over Dina, grab a bacon as she grabs my hand. I'd be like, technically I ordered this.
Did you? Do you remember ordering it?
I have a hard time remembering anything.
My point exactly.
I wrap my arm into a hug and then sit down beside her.
Oh, get off of me.
And then I eat the bacon. Thanks.
With the general excitement of everything kind of going on, you guys can make alertnesses.
Yay! I likes the alertness.
Because now that the attention's off you, people are starting to talk more. 1, 3.
-3.
Wow.
Deaf.
3.
I'm too busy trying to push Norville off of me.
Norville,
you're
nomming and you're picking up on some general like day-to-day conversations. Nothing overly important.
Yeah.
People just shooting the shit about random things. -3. Oh wow. Yeah, you hear Norville chewing.
Oh my god, close your mouth.
I'm just saying. This guy, I don't think he's really up and up.
If you don't close your mouth while you're chewing, I will pull out your tongue.
With your teeth?
You wish.
Well, you're not wrong. And I swallow.
Both of you take your fate points.
Yeah.
Friends with benefits.
Yeah. So Riley and Dara, since you both rolled 3s, you hear a table away from you guys. 2 older gentlemen are shooting back and forth. One of them you recognize as he works at the courthouse, or you think he worked at the courthouse, and they're going on about they picked up some people in town who were supposed to be who were apparently with Alec when he died. and they're trying to keep things quiet, but like there's 2 bodies found in the woods aside from Alec.
Ooh.
Do they give any hint of who they are or where they are?
Again, you heard, like, you guys are picking up that bits and pieces. You think that you could put 2 and 2 together to know that the people they picked up would be in the jailhouse, because the jailhouse and the courthouse are kind of the same building. So you'd think that at least they're picked up, but they don't. You can't figure out exactly who they're talking about. You just know that there's 2 people who've been arrested, and they found 2 other bodies aside from Alec.
So Dara's gonna look at Dinah and go, I think we may have something to do.
Something to do.
I'm gonna get you to come with me and possibly wait outside the courthouse while I do this, but I'm gonna go see about bailing a couple people out.
Okay, any reason why?
People over at the other table seem to think that outside of a couple of bodies that were found with Alec, there were some people with him in the woods that were picked up. I want to go play 20 questions.
Okay, Nancy Drew, let's go.
Are you saying this loud enough that the
Yes,
table hears?
he's saying it at your table. So Riley and
yeah, I'm being
Norville.
quiet enough that nobody could overhear, but anybody at the table could hear this.
Well, I think if we have any opportunities to figure out what happened to Alec, it'd be worth asking if we can get in. We might need some pull or sway. I mean, I got a couple of bucks at home I could go pick up and do some bribery.
I'm pretty sure I've got enough to bail them out, but we need to get them out before we can talk to them about anything.
Wasn't that shithead on town council? Do you think we could get him to let us in?
I would like to try this without pulling strings first.
All right. Just asking. Just throwing out ideas, spitballing, seeing what works.
It's all good. I'd just like to try this without getting into debt with people first.
I say, speaking of getting in debt, and I take out that card and I text the number and say, "You up?" ?
You get a response saying high noon.
To which I say, Trev says you're the man with the hookup. And then I say, is this so-and-so? Because I knew him in high school and I knew he sold shitty shit.
You get the response of Blazin.
I respond with 5 o'clock, quarter ounce.
You get a response.
No, not 5 o'clock. It's early in the morning, right?
Right now, yeah, it's like 10ish now.
Whatever's 50 minutes from now.
Okay, it's around noonish.
Yeah.
Then you get a response saying,
so noon, quarter ounce.
Clock tower.
I send him a check mark and a dragon emoji.
Okay, you don't get any response back from that.
Perfect. Because it's Smokey the Dragon? Come on.
Trogdor, the Burninator.
You sure it was?
I think you meant Puff the Magic Dragon.
I figured.
Puff.
By the sea.
Puff, puff.
Check mark Puff.
So yeah, you guys have a plan.
Mm-hmm.
So then I will cut from you guys moving your plan, or leaving, I assume, to execute your ill-conceived plan.
Yes. I'll be back in a minute.
Yeah.
Brandon.
Plans.
Driving in your shitbox.
Driving around in my automobile.
You're still a little overcome with like
I got a piece of shit car.
Yeah.
It's a piece of shit. It's a piece of shit.
Pile of shit. It never gets me
Me
very
very
far.
Oh,
far.
fuck your car.
I remember
so
when Adam Sandler was funny.
yeah. So Brandon, you're still a little like overcome, like, oh wow, like seeing the old crew that you always wanted to be closer to but never really got to be. Alec always tried to get you to come to more big functions with everyone, but you always kind of shied away.
Like Corn Dash.
Yeah, the equivalent.
Too real, bro. Too real.
You know he's planning another one, right?
Yep. Those are the rumors.
Not Alec.
Yeah. It's definitely not a Liam stand-in. He's definitely not going to show up in the game like any day now.
Now that you've said that, it's so obvious. Please continue.
All right. So I'm driving along, and I'm gonna get a phone call
Okay.
from someone higher up.
All right. Because of your connections, I'm going to say negative will be the mayor. Positive will be one of the police officers. And nothing is going to be just another council person.
Reroll. Nothing.
Yeah, re-roll. Let's go re-roll. That's nice. Re-roll. 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 Another dice. Re-roll. Another dice.
It's an unlucky one.
Ah, there we go. Your phone lights up and it's like a cut off. The picture is like a cut off visored helmet. You'd put in place, as its own little personal inside joke for you for Dredd. The police chief.
You gonna sound like Stallone too?
I am the law.
I am the law.
Yeah.
No, the best part of that movie is, law.
That's part of that movie with Rob Schneider.
They're cannibals.
Just I'm going to my sheet here to find out what you guys wanted for Dread. There we go. So
soon adventure, soon intrigue, soon murder. Until then, I'm going to be weird, super weird.
Mr. Thompson.
Yes. Speaking.
I'm told you know some people in town.
Are you talking about Jimmy? Are you talking about Fran? Kind of need to be specific here, sir. I am popular.
Of course you are. So here's my question. You knew Alec.
Yeah.
And even though you opposed him openly, I know you were friends with him.
A while back, yeah.
What can you tell me about his connection to Mina Foster?
Who?
Brandon, you can roll me. What would you have about for your memory?
Insight?
Insight sounds good.
Ain't got that.
Investigation.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Okay, straight roll then.
No.
Yeah.
I remember who it is. I'm gonna use performance. Who?
Oh, okay. Roll it out.
Or should I use deceit?
deceit if you're trying to lie.
I know Mina. What do you want to know about her?
Oh, 6.
Yeah, that's I know.
4
What do you
pluses and
want
a
to know?
+2.
Sounds like you're the kind of guy who's asking a lot of questions about people you don't know much about.
And you got 6?
Yep.
Okay. You beat him, but not by a lot. Mina Foster, the assistant librarian.
The name rings a bell. What about her?
Well, I can only assume by now you've heard she's in holding.
Let's assume I haven't. What's she being held for?
We found her in a stolen car with an unknown man. And they claim to have seen Alec before he died.
Try and figure out who this is, Brandon. Try and drag info out of this person.
Well, I have him in my contacts.
And who is this person then?
He's the police chief.
Okay, this the sketchiest police chief on earth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's why I'm not being very
What about
serious.
this town isn't sketchy?
So, Brandon, do you have any idea why he's talking to you?
I have an idea in my head why I wanted the phone call, but Jordan is the DM. So let's see where he has going with this.
Hey, I'm working off what you give me.
Okay, so you have a member of our town. I don't want to say prominent, but we've got a pretty noticeable person in town under arrest, or is she being questioned?
Temporarily detained.
Temporarily detained.
While we establish an alibi.
Is she being cooperative?
Not overly, which is why I'd like insight on your part if you had known her. But since you don't...
Well, now, hold on. I've been to the library. I'm paid up on my dues. Maybe I could talk to her.
All my late fees are paid.
Brandon, make a rapport. You're trying to talk your way into assisting.
Uh, 0.
He beat you by a lot. I'm sorry. Going to the library doesn't really qualify you to assist in a police investigation, sir. But since you have no vital information to add, I guess I'll leave you be.
Well, you know where to reach me if you need me.
Maybe you could be of assistance. Swing by the police station.
I'll be there
We'll
in a
see
minute.
what we can... Maybe just having you around might help.
I'll be there soon enough.
The phone goes dead. Justin, yeah?
I was gonna say, see what we can hash out.
Yeah. But yeah, phone goes dead. He leaves you in kind of that scolded
Yeah.
by your parents.
I'll see if I can
Not
make
mad.
you.
I'm just disappointed.
Yeah.
So meanwhile, we're gonna try and get to the police station to see if we can see Mina and whoever the second person is that
Yep.
was
Which
arrested.
the
Well, kind of the plan is for me to attempt to leave you guys out and bail them out, and then kind of get them out and talk to them.
I'm gonna definitely circle around and look for all the exits.
So yeah, you guys pull up to what you know is the courthouse slash,
Town hall / prison / police station.
Yeah. It's the big glass building I put up in the There's one big parking lot to the lower end of it. There's from your point of view, Justin, there's are a lot of entrances and exits.
Okay.
But you know from experience that the holding cells are inside, and it's more secure the deeper you go in.
So you're saying I've been arrested?
Well, I'm just saying that you've got friends in low places.
Yes. I've definitely been asked to bail people out if I haven't been the person being bailed out.
You've been inside their holding area before, just maybe not necessarily for your own personal reasons.
Yeah, for various reasons, I know this place.
Mm-hmm.
So then question, does any of the holding areas have windows at all? Even if they're barred off, do they have windows?
Oh, they're all barred. Of course they are.
Yeah, they're barred, but the holding area is towards the center of the building. So it's actually made to keep you in and segregated from people.
Fine. If it's got windows, we can see who the heck is in there.
If it's in the center of the building, Amanda, that means there's no windows at all.
Yeah.
We'd have to be inside.
You have to go to the booking area, and then from there you can go to the holding area.
Yeah. So that's why I was asking, is because it depends as to whether or not we get an idea of who's inside before I go in and attempt to bail them out.
Yeah. Well, I've got my cell phone, so if you text me, maybe we'll know who they are. I know Riley's been in town this whole time. It might be someone he knows.
Where is Riley anyway?
He's been with you the whole time.
With us. He was at the table with us, so he would have been the same conver.
Except for the fact that he blinks every now and again, so that's how I know he's actually there.
Right, Riley?
So you, Leo,
forgot his own name.
can make a...
Sorry, guys.
Zoning out there for a second?
You can make a roll that you think would be applicable for your general knowledge around town.
Who's making this roll?
Leo.
Okay. Riley! That's contacts, right?
Yeah, contacts.
1.
Not bad.
Yeah, it's pretty crap. I mean, to be fair, I do live outside of town.
I've got a fairly high contacts because of all the drug dealing and driving around. So my contacts is like naturally at a 4.
You have a better chance of this, Justin. You can combo with Leo.
Sure. So if I say the name, Leo and I can or Riley and Norville can discuss if that's the person we think it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll allow you to roll to combine with his 1.
That would be a 4.
Okay, so 5.
Nice.
So yeah, with the 5 is a combination of what, Leo, you've heard over the broad radios, combined with Justin doing some quick messaging back and forth with some of the randoms he met at the improvised Irish Wake.
Yeah. Last night at the bar.
Yeah.
Talking with the boys.
You managed to figure out that the librarian, Mina Foster, who you guys remember is a mousy girl from high school, hasn't been home in the last day or so. Not since the whole Alec being reported dead thing.
So this would be people talking about smoking outside the library and that the library hasn't been open because she's not there.
Yeah, it's been just the main librarian who's been working double duty because
Mina wasn't
not there to kind of rouse the rebel up from the front.
Yeah. All right. Well, so Mina hasn't been around, so I know that from that. And what about the second person?
Second person is a ghost, as far as you're concerned.
No, so nobody knows who she was with when she got picked up. It's just a guy.
They know there's a guy, but no information beyond that.
Well done.
Well,
But,
not that you
Dara,
rolled high enough for.
Dara, you'll just have to go in and see what happens.
I can work with that.
As you're getting ready to go in, Brandon, this will be when your ship box rolls up.
Before Dara goes, I go, the signal for we're in trouble and to flake is this. Just remember that. If you come out and we need to flake, even if you're in handcuffs, you can go.
Okay. Hanging aspect, frosted flaking.
Nice. Right.
And Dina's just gonna like chill on the front step and wait.
Nice.
All right. So I'm going to go in then.
Brandon, you're going to go in as well? It's kind of coincidence, but you're going in from the front door, whereas they're going in from the parking area.
Do I see them or?
Well, you're coming into the front of the building in the nicer parking area. They're in the rear, kind of.
Okay. Yeah, no, I come up and I do a little jog up the steps.
Just do a little Rocky at the front.
Dang.
All right, so I'm gonna cut to Amanda then, because I'm just gonna leave you on the front in your own little head, just kind of going, yeah, lost in the moment. Dara inside. So as you get into the initial part, you can see like there's the little what's the word I'm looking for? The hanging little signs saying when to the left court, straight down one hall it's booking, and then on the other way it's washrooms.
So
Excuse you.
Here's squeak.
Right. It was a door.
From outside there's this squeak and everyone just freaks out.
so then I'm going
WD-40 on the
to head
doors.
to booking.
Okay.
Not long on.
It's not this building's ever really been too overly packed, but it's more up to date than a lot of the other places you've been in.
Okay.
There's actual cameras. The floor looks like it's been waxed at least once in the last week. It's nice. But you work your way down the hall to the booking area. As you're getting there, it's not that it's darker, but it feels dimmer, almost like it's intentional with the way the lights are.
Okay.
And there is Officer Champ hanging out at the desk. As he sees you kind of walking up going, troublemaker.
How are you doing today?
Can't complain. It's a quiet day.
That's a good thing. Maybe you
You
can
can tell
fill
if
out Nina and her companion.
Connery accent for this one or not.
You have empathy.
I do.
Oh.
I like my empathy rolls.
I
I
assume
really like my empathy rolls.
how far did you beat him by?
I got 9.
Fuck hell. So you can blatantly tell that he's very put off by you knowing that name
Okay.
or knowing that person's in there. To the point where you can easily add an aspect.
Okay.
I know something I shouldn't know.
I was gonna put all knowing, but sure.
Okay. So that's and now a hanging aspect that you can call on.
Okay.
How do you know that name?
I got a call asking to come and bail her out. She's an old friend. You were in high school.
Who called you?
I don't know. All I got was a short call asking me to come bail out Mina and her companion. I don't even know what they're in here for.
Well, in this situation, it's well, you see, it's Dread. He's got them under observation
Okay.
Due to a connection to a ongoing criminal case.
Okay. I'm sorry. I don't know
Seamus
anything about it.
adopted you?
I just got a phone call asking me to come and bail them out.
Need a lawyer. I know my rights.
He kind of leans forward a bit. I'm not too keen on what's going on. The law states you can't hold anyone without officially charging them. And they haven't been officially charged. But the chief is holding them back there. So I can't say nothing about it. But that's just me. If you get my meaning.
I do get your meaning, and I understand fully, but obviously somebody knew something that was going on. I got a phone call.
I don't know who gave you a phone call. I can't confirm that. All I'm saying is that the law states you cannot hold anyone without officially charging them.
Is that my cue to go get a lawyer and come back?
Tonight
Rather
is
than both?
gonna be a jailbreak.
I'm just saying that's the law.
No.
How you implement it is your own business.
All right.
Brandon, jumping you in. You're basically showing up around the same time.
What's this guy's name? I want to call him Seamus.
Colin Champ.
I'm gonna fucking call him Seamus anyway. Seamus, how are you?
You fucking
Seamus
snake in the
O'Malley.
grass. I'll tan your hide.
Sorry.
Don't be
Yeah,
thinking
thank
just
you.
because you're some kind of town council big shot means you can come in here and insult me like that.
He's gonna spank you.
Them are fighting words. That's what them are.
Sorry, give me a second. I just got a text from someone at work. No, literally, like.
The power move. Don't fall for it, Seamus. He's power moving you. Slap the phone out of his hand and call him a bitch.
Or his belly club away from.
Listen, you cunny, I won't take that shit from you.
Wow.
Assert dominance. T-pose over him.
But in this case, at least she knows where she'd need the piece to lie.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So she would definitely side with the cop on this one. He was nice enough to listen to her the other night. He's nice enough to actually be giving her advice right now. I'm with him right now.
Sorry.
Yeah. Listen, I'll be kicking your ass if you don't use my actual name, boy. Your bit of tenuous power has no ground here. In this place, I am the law.
Bum, bum, bum.
Really? Because I was just talking to the captain, and he asked me to come in.
He asked
Swing
you
in.
to come in here.
Yeah.
I think I'll be making this trip very fast. I'll see you soon. She's going to turn around and walk away after nodding to him.
Pleasure, Mom. So you head outside. Brandon, he leans back, grabs a little thing, grabs basically a little telephone, brings it up. Did you ask for the Peckerwood to come in here, eh? No. Takes the phone away from his head real quick. Yeah. Yes, sir. No, my language is not appropriate. Yes, I'll send him right in. Sir. Hangs up, looks at you, Brandon, dead in the eye with this look of just pure
anger.
Just got scolded and wants to hit you. It's like one of those little kids that get scolded by their mom and wants to tell them off, but knows they'll get beaten.
I just give him a big smile.
Looks at you. I apologize for my language.
Don't think anything of it. I completely understand.
The captain is in the back. You can go on by. He hits a button and you hear a little buzz. The gate in front kind of unlocks from the little magnet holding it.
As I'm walking, I reach the door and I just don't feel so bad, Seamus. Must be the luck of the Irish.
No, Brendan. You should say, don't feel so bad there, chap. Like a sports guy, like good job there, chap.
But that's his name.
I know.
His name is Chap?
Champ.
Champ?
Colin Champ.
Like a boxer, he's the champ.
Okay.
Yes, that's why you say good job there, chap. And just give him a pat on the back, like
Pat on the
you
bum.
with that little kid when he does a good job, like playing basketball or something.
Don't worry, Seamus. Keep up a good work, champ.
As you enter into the back room, we'll cut outside.
Okay. Did we ever establish what it was that Dara's parents did, or who she would know that would be a lawyer?
Well, you're a learned bookie kid. You could use a fate point to adjust the world.
Okay. Take a fate point. I'll lose one of the fate points and use it to make one of my parents a lawyer.
I'm gonna sign off for the night, guys. Sorry about it. I'm out.
Tired.
Yeah.
No problem, buddy.
Take care.
All
Sorry
right.
for being
Night,
late,
Leo.
but
Hey,
thanks for
Bye.
dealing with my crap. See you guys next week.
Bye-bye.
next week I'll kill your character. Bye.
Yeah. Well, you'll kill my character. That's fine. I'll just have to make another one.
Okay. So the second I'm outside, I'll be on the phone to, I guess, my mom.
Okay, so you see Dara walk out and rather than tell you any of you what's going on, picks up her phone and starts dialing.
Well, that's not the flake thing, so we're
I
okay
look
so
to
far.
I look to her. I'm like, that's definitely not flashing us. So there's something else going on.
So yeah, I'll make a phone call to my mom as quick as possible as, need you here right now. There's somebody they're holding illegally. Or I'll say a friend of mine they're holding illegally.
You could almost hear your mom salivating on the other end of the line, like civil rights lawsuit.
Charter of Rights, freedom of movement.
She says she'll be there as soon as she can.
Okay.
And hangs up.
Perfect. I am literally going to stand as close to the entrance as possible and just waiting quite impatiently.
And not tell the others
I
what's
rev-
going.
I rev my engine a little bit, just enough to get her to turn, and I hold up one hand and I flash it. I did
She's just gonna shake her head.
Maybe.
when she shakes her head no, I'm gonna turn the vehicle off and go, something's going on. I'm gonna go talk to her.
Okay.
All right, I'll. She's sprawled out on the hood of your car, just chilling.
Super cool. You're super cool all the time.
the hood ornament.
Yes. I go by and
Up, girl.
I go, Dinah, it doesn't look like we're in trouble. It looks like there's something else going on. Let's go talk to Dara.
All right.
And,
Sure.
Brandon looks like he's falling asleep a little bit. Should we
Yeah,
call it here?
we're coming up on the. Once we get to everyone inside, then we'll be cut tonight.
Okay.
So we're almost there.
So we connect and talk about what happened in there.
Yeah, so
And-
she's just gonna kind of very basically like give a basic gloss overview and say, it's a good thing I could play Peacemaker last night because he in turn has helped me now. My mom's coming to help me get them out.
But what's up with Admiral Douchebag getting in there, being called by the mayor? Like, is he involved in this somehow?
I am really not sure. All I know is that Champ does not like him. And with the change in his behavior between when we saw him and now, I can understand why.
Yeah, I'm getting real suspicious of Town Council Boy. He seems to be on the inside of something, and I don't know what.
I'm the same.
Yeah. So you didn't get to see them at all, eh?
No, not yet.
I would like to...
If at any point you need me to distract Champ for you, feel free to ask.
Yeah, you distract
Thank
Champ.
you.
Let's go in. Do any of us have stealth?
I'm staying out of this one. I want to stay in his good graces for now.
I have resources to bribe people with. That's what I have.
You can't bribe Champ.
Well, I mean, everybody's got a price.
You can try. I'm staying out of this one. I want to stay in his good graces for now. At least
Sure.
we'll give us somebody inside the police station for help if needed.
Okay, so then you want to wait for your mom.
I'm
So
going to
then
wait for my mom.
Team Degenerate.
Can I roll a contacts to see any rumors? If there's any rumors about Champ, like, abusing his position as a cop?
Yes,
Like,
you
text
can.
a couple people on contacts there and see if anybody knows anything?
Yeah, roll your contacts.
Oh, yeah. That's a 5.
Sleepy Brandon.
He is.
I wanna add a fate point to this to make, if there's anything, I want to know it. So it's a 7.
Okay. Aside from him being a little gung ho about asserting the laws, he is the most by the book officer anyone's seen.
So he's allowed people to get off with crimes because of technicalities then.
Yeah,
If he's that by the book, it's probably going to eat at him that
Yeah.
people have gotten off.
people have abused the laws as written,
Yeah.
but he will follow the laws as written to the best of his abilities.
I mean, that's a workable angle, right?
Yeah, that is totally a workable angle.
I start sharing that with Dina about what I think. Like, we can go in and be like, listen, you can't let Trevor go in here and this, that, and the other. By the books, they're allowed a visitation, blah, 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 blah. If that visitation just happens to be us, we can find out what's going on. And if we don't happen to enter the room right away and overhear what's being said, it's public information. It's overheard. It's like raccoons and homeless people. They just get into places they shouldn't be. That sort of angle. And we'll tell you whatever we hear. You didn't overhear it. We told you. We're third person. That's totally by the book.
You could try, but it's still his job on the line with the cop.
So that would more than likely be Norville's pitch to just let us in so we can overhear whatever Trevor's saying to these people, waiting for our turn to go in. And then he rants something second party consent for recording, and if it just happens to be recorded, I was a part of the conversation.
I'll give you a +2 bonus when trying to run that angle.
And what am I doing? Rapport?
If you try to run that angle, you guys have to actually. You're still in the planning phase.
Yeah, so I'm gonna run that angle, and rapport would be my. I've got empathy at 1 and rapport at 2. So
In this situation, you're working off rapport rather than empathy.
sure. So I go in.
I'll,
Dina, do you want to go in with me?
Yeah, I'll go in with him, and I will spend a fate point to activate Friends with Benefits to sort of back him up.
Okay, the extra. Well, we'll determine if you want to use it as a +2 or reroll once Justin rolls his initial roll.
Okay.
So what was the hanging aspect? It was something flaky, icy flaking.
Oh,
Frosted Flakes.
Frosted flaking.
Okay, first I'll.
There's also the hanging aspect of. Oh no. Yeah, I know all knowing.
What's that one?
All knowing is the other one.
Yeah, so I got a 3 so far.
So, and that's with your +2?
No, that'd bring it to a 5.
Okay, so now there's Anna has chosen to put in, so that will make it 5, 6, 7. Now you've got 2 hanging aspects as well.
So can I apply any of the hanging aspects? So Frosted Flakes, and the other one is.
No, the Frosted wouldn't work in this situation. No, wait. Yeah, because you're trying to stay cool in the situation, so I'll allow it.
And then there was one that Brandon created.
No, Brandon created one earlier on. That one passed.
Okay, so then I'll just add another fate point.
There's still all knowing that's available.
All knowing, that's it. So that I can apply. I don't know if that works at all. All knowing.
Knowing how to work him.
Okay, so that's 9, and I'll add 1 to bring it to 11.
Okay, let me just roll
1 fate point, and the fate point I would put is friends in low places. Friends in low places.
I will make his roll against. Wait, let me roll his roll against you. Oh, he lost.
There's no way he could possibly roll an 11.
-3.
Oh.
So that's a difference of 14. So
Yeah.
socially, that's like so much further.
You guys, when you're bringing up all these points to him, you can almost see him looking at you like a dam has broken, where he's like, he wanted to let people in, but he just needed to have the legal precedence to do it.
Yeah, and he just doesn't like Trevor.
And he doesn't like Trevor, which gives you an additional bonus of where it's a hanging aspect now called "fuck Trevor."
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look at his little business card that he has, because every police officer has it, and I take my phone out, plug in my headphones, put them around my neck, and I'm gonna call him, and I'll be like, "Don't answer your phone. This is going straight to message." And I'll call, and I'll just walk in.
You just hits the button to kind of put it silent and slides it off to the side.
Yep. And I'll be like, "I was trying to call you. I had a question." And I'll just walk in.
Yeah,
you'll be wanting to go to the left.
Yes,
to
sir.
the left, to the left.
So I go in and I do my best to sneak up and not be noticed, to try and gracefully overhear what Trevor is talking to with these people.
Okay, so Dina and Justin make your way in and head to the left.
Dina and Norville. This isn't Justin. This
Sorry.
is Norville. This isn't Justin.
Picture
There's
it's
a difference.
Norville.
They're different people.
Yeah, so Norville and Dina head to the left. Now, out front. Or out back, I guess, because you're at the back of the building.
Somewhere in
Dina.
Africa. No,
Or
somewhere in
Di-
Australia.
Yeah, Dara.
Yeah.
Not so much flash, but a nicer BMW pulls up. And your mom gets out in full queen bitch mode. Like a tablet in her hand, and as she's getting out, she's already You can tell she's probably bringing up the legal precedents
Okay.
just to have it so she can quote it direct.
Mm-hmm.
So you have a friend?
I do. I have a friend. I got a call to bail her and her companion out. When I walked in, I was told that they were being held by the chief.
And they've been not formally charged?
No. There's been no.
They're not allowed to do that. Perfect. That's precedent. We can get them either to be released or charged. Either way, the situation we can work with.
Preferably not charged, but yes, let's go.
Come on, let's go. You're doing good. Back in town for less than a day, and you're already following my footsteps. Not in those, digs.
A little bit of a subtle jab there, Mom.
Just a little.
At least you're using your education.
Brandon, you look like you're asleep.
Yeah. So
He's asleep.
they get to Champ, who he's well past broken from Justin's thing. Sees your mom, knows, and just goes,
Go on through.
opens the thing on the right.
So as her mom goes ahead through, Dara's just gonna stop and say, thank you.
It's only what's right.
I know. But still thank you, because you didn't have to tell me. And she's going to.
All right, so you two head in and go to the right. And that's where we'll end this session, as you guys now are all in the holding areas, except for Riley and Kevin up there, and we'll edit in the awesome outro music.
Awesome
next
game.
week,
I'm going to turn off the stream.
Yeah, not next week, but the week after, because next week is Dresden.
Yeah.
And the week after,
Dresden.
The week after, we'll be coming back with the internal debacle in the jail cells.
The jailbreak. Let's just call it like it is.
Yeah, we can call the next one Operation.
The official edit count, counting the last few, we're up to 29.
There we go. Next episode is called Operation Overdue Books.
Nice. Thank you for the game.
Yeah. Stream has ended. We